So I started booktubing a couple weeks ago during the reading rush because there was so many very fun prompts to do, and also because I love books. Now, I will never run out of things to say about books, and I am still very much enjoying this experience, so I definitely intend to continue. But I figured if I'm going to keep talking about books, you should at least know a little bit more about me, about what I mean to do with this channel, and about the types of books that I like to read. So reading is definitely my primary hobby right now. I do have some others. I enjoy playing Dungeons and Dragons. I like to watch video games more than play them because I've got a bit of a disability in my wrists. And I like to spend a lot of time with my dog. A lot of time. I also write. I have a day job of ghostwriting where I will write a book to certain specifications for clients and I get paid in advance. And that's great for steady income. And then I also write my own books on the side, primarily in historical romance and historical mystery, because I just adore history. I can't get enough. Across different eras and different locations, I happen to specialize in writing Regency England because that's what I know the best right now. But I also very much enjoy learning outside of that, as you could probably tell by me blathering on about books like The Amazons by Adrienne Mayer, and so on. I'm sure there are 1,000 other little things that I could tell you about myself that will come out in future videos, but I'm going to move on to the books I like to read. I read in a couple different genres and across a couple different formats. I like to read romance and adult science fiction and fantasy. I also enjoy reading nonfiction books that deal with history or science. So when it comes to my recommendations, you can probably find them focused in that area. This year, I'm also going back to an old love, which is graphic novels, and picking up a few more of those as part of my yearly reading goal, just because it's been a while since I revisited this format, and there's so many great new books that have come out that I am just missing completely because I'm focusing more on the traditional novel style media that I have consumed over the past couple years. I absolutely love classics. Edgar is named after Edgar Allan Poe. He's far less dreary though. He's actually kind of cute. Give me a kiss. No, huh? But I think that Jane Austen is probably my favorite. I adore Pride and Prejudice, but Emma is actually my favorite Jane Austen novel, and I don't foresee that changing anytime soon, even though I am going to read Persuasion for the first time later this year, and I hear that it's a lot of people's favorites of Jane Austen, so it's possible that it'll probably shoot up there. But I love Emma so much that I named my Dungeons and Dragons character after her. So that can tell you a little bit about how obsessive I am with Jane Austen. I am very, very new to the booktube scene. I have a few booktubers that I like to watch, but I'm still dipping my toe into the community and finding my place here and finding the people that I want to emulate when I'm going through and creating my own channel. Mostly, I'm here on Booktube because I really, 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 really like books. I like talking about books so much. It's like 90% of the things that I tell my partner. What did I read today? This is what I've been reading. This is what I like about it. This is what I don't like about it. This is where I think it's going. This is why you should definitely read it. And I am going nuts with Revenant Gun, which is the third book in Yoon Ha Lee's Machineries of the Empire, I think it's called. It starts with 9 Fox Gambit. Second book is Raven Stratagem. And the third book is Revenant Gun. And this is a series that I got my partner hooked on after I read Nine Fox Gambit last year, and I'm now on book 3, and it is blowing my mind, and I just can't talk about it to anybody because so many spoilers. It's killing me. Killing me. But back on track. I want to use this channel to tell you about some really great books that I've read this year because I've got tons of recommendations in all of the genres that I like to read. And I feel like Booktube will probably also really influence what I want to bring to this channel and what types of videos I want to do. Like I've watched a couple incredible videos over the past couple of months that are like bringing drawing to the books that people are reading. So they turn to a certain page and then draw something based on that page, and that's so much fun. So what can you expect from me? A lot of everything for the moment, I guess. I'm between deadlines. I'm waiting for edits to come back on one of my books, on 2 of my books actually. And until they do, I'm just taking a break and doing a research type reading break before I plunge into writing the next book. And it also gives me some time to really experiment with Booktube and recapturing some of the joy that I found in creating my first Booktube videos during the reading rush. And I very much look forward to developing this channel and figuring out what I want it to be and how best to express my incredible dorkiness and love of books. So I feel like I've rambled on long enough. I won't keep you any longer from your reading. Feel free to leave me a comment with the title of the book that you're reading and your thoughts on it so far. And I look forward to discussing more books with you later. Happy reading!